Milky is a toy rabbit with a difference. These interactive toys respond to touch, wiggle their ears, blink, sleep, eat and move their feet. When Milky the bunny is awake, she will blink, wiggle her ears and call for you. You can feed her with her carrot, which is included, and hear her munching too. If she gets scared by a loud noise, her ears will tremble and she will close her eyes until you calm her down. Tickle Milky on her feet and she will wiggle them. These rabbit toys are soft enough to take to bed, and by flicking off the switch you can save battery power and play with your Milky Rabbit soft toy without sound or action. Great gadget gifts for girls or boys. If your children are always banging on about getting a pet, but you don't have the room, then our electronic pets are the perfect answer. Inspire little imaginations and role play whilst children learn about caring and looking after things. She may not be short circuit, but these animal toys are a darn sight cozier to cuddle up to in bed. Milky the bunny takes 4 AA batteries, which are not included, and has an on-off switch on her battery pack to save power. Buy your Milky the bunny at findmeagift.com.
Dad, please adopt me.
Bounce like a bunny. Hop, 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 and hop around. Yeah. Bounce like a bunny. Jump up and down to the underground. Jump up and down to the underground.
Let me tell you a little more. A baby is called a kit, or a kitten. Isn't that crazy? And there is no hair on it.
Bounce like a bunny. Hop, 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 and hop around.
Yeah.
Bounce like a bunny. Jump up and down to the underground. Jump up and down to the underground. Bounce like a bunny. Hop, 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 and hop around.
Yeah.
Bounce like a bunny. Jump up and down to the underground. 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 Jump.
This is a For Real Friends teacup bunny that is going up for sale, and this is just a quick little demonstration video to show what he does. He doesn't do a whole lot, just pretty much some little movements and some chirps. So first we turn him on. And you just pet his back there. I think that's pretty much all he does.
This is Cookie, who has been a mess since he first arrived. Owner in London kept him and many other rabbits in her flat. His brother fell off the balcony and died. He's got cashmere stroke angora in him, but his coat is always a mess and very poor. So we keep him groomed, but tends to lose a lot of his coat, and it has had times when it's been very thin. He's got misaligned incisors, prone to jawbone abscesses, and has got a slight head tilt at the moment. He was being fostered as a house bunny. And has had a couple of ex-girlfriends who have passed away. So presently he's with me in my hospital with his girlfriend Montana. He's also a little fluffy Buffy. She came in having suffered from various fly strike problems and overweight and diet problems. Again, we're always here to support people. The owner had struggled for 2 or 3 years, but with the right knowledge we were able to solve her problem literally within a couple of weeks. She's had a dental since, but her bum is now beautiful. We have to trim her fur to keep her eyes clean, and so as you can see the poor little thing. So that's Montana and Cookie. Next we have a couple of megacolon rabbits, but almost with the opposite problems. Here we have Chanel, who gets loose droppings. She's on mature science selective, and also lots of Protexin pellets. So there's her fluffy bed area and her chewed basket, which they love, from Lisa at the Hay Experts. And there's her little mate Chompy, who is a relative of Rhea, who I discussed earlier. She's a good hay eater, luckily, and again with a warm environment and right balance of vegetables, we manage to control her problem most of the time, but she has the odd bout of requiring antibiotics or pain relief, and her immune system isn't as strong as other rabbits. Megacolon disease, or also known as spotty rabbit syndrome, is only present in spotty rabbit, English rabbits. It's a genetic deformity where their colon and intestine is deformed. Not sure whether it's thickened or shorter, but it makes the motility poor. Another spotted rabbit syndrome rabbit is Andre, but his problem is almost easier to solve because he's got the problem where they're very large, hard droppings. So though at times his gut has been very extended with lots of hard faeces, and I've had to give him lots of paraffin, liquid paraffin, and it's been quite terrifying. Actually with him, as long as he's kept warm, and a heated room seems to suit him better than cold weather. But lots and lots and lots of vegetables and green, everything green, seems to really, really help him. So his problem I tend to control by feeding him ad lib green vegetables and herbs. But please don't escape, and his little girlfriend is Wanda, she's healthy. Alright, darling. For educational purposes, there are his poos, and I don't know whether you probably can't see, but that one actually is probably quite large and oval rather than round. But luckily they're quite good at the moment because they can be scarily larger than that. Tummy running around the floor at the moment with his little mates. And last but not least, we have Foster and Inca. Foster is again a Kashmir Angora rabbit who I find a lot easier to sit around and groom up at my house than down at the rescue. And the snow and the rain doesn't help him too much. Long-haired rabbits you'll find are a lot more prone to fur mites. So recently he was treated, and you can see the new fur growth. Actually, very nice short coat, rather than that horrible long-haired coat, which is so fine and tangly. But hopefully he and Ink can go back down the rescue when it's a bit warmer and drier. She's looking a bit not very impressed with the camera being on. So I'll close up their little nest box, leave them in peace. And probably better for me not to actually use any wood shavings on the long-haired rabbits, but newspapers, or I do like Back to Nature, very nice product. Anyway, I think that's all the bunnies now. I think I did show you Starburst and Austin earlier. And there's little Romeo munching. So thank you very much for listening to our tour. Let me just show you my gorgeous little Austin. Rabbits are so funny how they love blankets. Just give him a little stroke and a kiss. She's so gorgeous. He came in emaciated a couple of years ago from a pet shop in London. Terrifying, in poor condition. He had a gorgeous brother, Alvin, who sadly got adopted but then passed away. Who was, absolutely stunning. Anyway, leave him to have a little sleep. Thank you.